Welcome to Daniel Reviews. I'm Daniel Goodwin, and today we are looking at, I can't believe I'm saying this, we are looking at a Ryobi tool today. We are looking at the Ryobi One Plus 320 PSI Cordless Pressure Washer. Let's get into it. So you can see what you get here. You get obviously the main unit, the gun here, with a presumably water tight container. You put in your battery here, close this up around it, and seal down. And then you've got your wand here, which comes in two pieces, and it has an interesting, let's just show you the design here. Hopefully this comes through. It's got just a click in, and then you would press in on that to let it out. And you got the same thing at the tip here, so you can put in another, and of course, that doesn't seem like it got in there real good. There it is. Click. that is quite long. I feel like I'm holding a spear. But as you know, with probably most, if you're familiar with physics, the longer the barrel, the more pressure you're going to get out at the end. So that's probably why they've got the two pieces here. We will test that out. In addition, let's see what else we've got here. Got a nice little net baggie. Open this up. This is going to have your hose. This is, pretty good construction, like good quality, molded plastic. Here, this is going to be your filtered unit that you're going to stick down into the water and to suck up the water into the gun and out. It's got a little bobber on it to float near the top. I would assume that's intentional. And then this this is nice, a Velcro strap. So when you're done with it, you can just Velcro it back up. I'm sure that's pretty useful. And then this just attaches right in here. Let's see. Press down on it. There you go. It's just a slip ring that sits on there. Looks like you got a couple of additional ones, so if you need to swap those out, you can. Let's take a look at the. It comes with a manual as well as an accessory guide, which is it's fine. Then you've got an interesting little piece. Not sure. I'll have to look into what you would want to use this for. So it looks like you can use this quite a few different ways, particularly if you get different accessories, like a squeegee or soft brush, wash brush, bottle adapter. That's interesting. We're going to use it in more traditional format, so we'll get to that in a minute. All right, now I've demoed this before, but I'll just mention again. I've got a adapter here that allows me to run my Makita 18-volt batteries with the Ryobi system with this adapter. They are so useful, and I strongly recommend anyone out there to get your own, whether you're running a DeWalt lineup. You can get a DeWalt to Makita, a DeWalt to Ryobi, etc. And then you can pick the tools you want and run the battery system that you have, and you don't have to mess with a bunch of different batteries. You just have the adapter that allows you to pop it into whatever tool you want. Very cool and so useful. That's what I'm going to use here. That just clicks in like that. Now I got a 5 amp hour Makita battery in here. We're going to put this thing to the test. All right, let's go get it. Just going to try to zoom in here a little bit and give you a close view of all the just things that you accumulate on the road while you're traveling. And my wife has been on a couple road trips lately, and this is kind of just filled up significantly. And I'm going to try to do my best to get it all cleaned out. This one, I don't even know what that is. All right, I've got a big 5-gallon bucket of soapy water. Got the Ryobi powered up. I think we're ready to get going. I'm going to try to hit this orange spot. I'm not even sure what this is. Not seem to want to come out. Well, you can see I hit it with the pressure washer. It didn't make a huge difference. Still a lot of bug guts and whatnot on here. Definitely not taking it off on its own. I think you'll want to hit it with something with a little more friction, because right now it's not good enough. Okay, so what's the take on the Ryobi cordless pressure washer? At least this version, the 18 volt 300 psi. Not great. I was very disappointed. I will say when I first unboxed it, I thought the finish quality of it was pretty good. But then I went to use it, and it wasn't any better than this one, which I got off of Temu for, gosh, 25, 30 bucks. I thought it would definitely outshoot this one, if nothing else, just because it has a longer barrel, which should result in more pressure. But it really didn't outperform it, and you're kind of limited as well because you've only got this rotating head on it, so you can only use what it comes with, and it doesn't come with a lot. It just comes with a 15-degree spray, and then of course a turbo, and not great. Also, it's massive compared in size to something like this, which is much lighter to move around. Both of these had issues with, you got this hose in a 5-gallon bucket. Sometimes it's not sucking up enough water to keep a continuous spray, so you kind of have to let it build up that pressure again. But both of them had the same problem. It's not like I could say the Ryobi was better in that regard. The trigger is definitely much more enjoyable to pull on this one versus this is pretty. It's kind of got a hard edge to it. But honestly, I couldn't recommend this one over this one. If you can find a really good deal on one of these, it might be useful to have, but it's certainly not a pressure washer. Even, 300 psi, I don't know if it's hitting that or not, to be honest. But I was not impressed. The short answer is I was not impressed. Didn't do much to take like bugs off the front of the van that have been on there from a road trip. So I can't recommend this one over this one. Like, either one's going to work if you just need a little quick squirt gun that you can power with a 5-gallon bucket. Either's going to do just fine. So I'd say get whichever one saves your wallet the most. That's it for this review. Thanks for watching. I'm Daniel Goodwin. I'll see you in the next video.